Just like My Academia, I am back with a chapter review. Last week, I couldn't really do a chapter review because I was working on my Shibuya video, which you could definitely go check out on the top right hand corner. I definitely did read the chapter, but sadly I didn't have time to record a chapter review, so this is going to make up for it. I decided to do Black Clover first, and My Academia is definitely going to get its own day, which is Saturday. And I did watch the episode, and it is amazing. But again, if you are new to the channel, make sure to leave a like and subscribe, hit the bell notification, always get notified whenever I upload. I post My Academia, Black Clover, and Jujutsu Kaisen, so once again, stay tuned. Now, let's get into chapter 313 of My Hero Academia. And the beginning of the chapter, we actually start off with All Might. So All Might is not dead. So glad that All Might is alright. And it looks like the car shielded him, because again, that car has a lot of shields and it looks sturdy, so I think a bomb or a grenade would not take out All Might that easily. And these bandits are saying that it's All Might, he's not scrawny, he cannot fight us, and this is not the same All Might that we once knew. So they're basically just underestimating All Might. That All Might has been doing some sit-ups and push-ups, and they're saying that they can easily take him, but All Might then tells them to step aside. All Might remembers his promise to Mother Midoriya, and he says, "That boy has admired me, and if anything happens to him, I'm gonna die before that happens." So All Might is ready to put his life on the line for Izuku Midoriya. So right here, right now, we already have Deku's dad in the full front, which is All Might. And back to Deku. Deku is trying to zigzag around, trying to confuse Lady Nagant, and she is still up in the air with her airwalking quirk, and it looks like Deku is trying to confuse her and trying to get the high ground, but it does not matter because again, Lady Nagant doesn't miss. Deku is still trying to maneuver around, but a bullet from Lady Nagant actually hits his backside. It looks like she's able to curve her bullets, so again, she's on her matrix stuff, and it does not look like Deku can easily evade because again, Lady Nagant doesn't miss. Deku completely understands that her goal is to basically capture him, and he doesn't even think that she's using anyone to help her getting her aim at Deku, because Deku is right now getting wore down, because that is her plan. She's going to wear Deku down, and to the point where he cannot take the barrages, and she can basically just take him and bring him to all for one. Deku then notices that Danger Sense is not going to work, so he uses Smoke Screen from N, and N tells Deku straight up, "What did I tell you about overusing my quirk?" And Deku then tells him the situation, that Lady Nagant can basically hit him anywhere he wants. After the rundown, N tells him it's pretty dangerous, and the third user then tells him that, "I understand what you're trying to do. You're trying to process what's going on and then get a clear mind of vision." And the third user then tells Deku that you're still lacking on the parallel processing and you haven't used my quirk yet. And Deku says, "Once we defeat Lady Nagant, all for one and Shigaraki come next." Midoriya then apologizes for Gran Torino's cape, and because he's going to use it as a decoy, and then he uses the third one for all users quirk, which is Fa Jin. Meaning of Fa Jin is issue of discharge power explosively or finding explosive power. So that is the third user's quirk, but this is the fan translation, so it might be different, but Fa Jin does sound cool. And it looks like Deku's going to be discharging his power explosively on Lady Nagant. We see Lady Nagant towering over the city, and we see her basically say, "Hiding will do you no good." And she actually sees a cape which she tried to shoot at, but it was a decoy by Izuku Midoriya. And Izuku was apologizing because he doesn't want Gran Torino's cape to basically be used as a decoy and be destroyed. But Lady Nagant says a decoy will do you no good, and hiding in the smoke will also do you no good. Deku is zooming around in the smoke, trying to get a cool view, and he basically did use the cape as a decoy, and Lady Nagant keeps on firing and firing, and Deku is basically easily able to dodge and using the smoke as his shield. Like N said, to use their quirk as a support, which again, Smoke Screen, Fa Jin, that can let him explosively discharge energy, and with Danger Sense to able to predict or dodge Lady Nagant's bullet. Deku is still zooming around, and Lady Nagant seems frustrated, saying you know hiding will do you no good, but Deku jumps up and grabs her arm and says, "That is if I was hiding," which ends the chapter. Again, pretty short chapter, but I will theorize at the end. I do think that Deku will notice that Overhaul is there sitting alone in the corner, and he seems mentally broken, which again, he has completely lost it. I don't think this is the end of the fight, because I think there's multiple ways that Lady Nagant can recover and fight Deku again, because I don't think this will be the simple ending that Deku just grabs her arm and just body slams her to the ground. I don't think that will be the ending. I think Deku will notice that Overhaul is there, and Overhaul wasn't helping, and the people that he was sensing, it was no malicious intent from Overhaul, because Overhaul is mentally broken and just wants to see his old man again. Now, Fa Jin is as simple as that, discharging explosive energy, and Deku can use that at a catastrophic amount because of the power that he has. Think about like Black Panther's kinetic energy suit, how he lets off kinetic energy and blows back his enemies, and I think that is what Horikoshi's trying to do here. He's trying to give Deku some sort of like Black Panther thing, since most of Deku's quirks, well, one of Deku's quirks, which is Black Whip, is mainly centered off of Spider-Man. And I think Deku, with this discharge, he can definitely, when he's getting enough power, he can discharge his power in an explosive rate, actually hitting his opponents or multiple opponents as of a fact. Now, even though I was wrong about Deku having some sort of speed quirk from the third, but it looks like he's going to have some sort of Black Panther type quirk, so that is going to be pretty neat and pretty cool. And for the second, I still think it's something related to explosions, because again, the gauntlets are not there for show. And for overhaul, we gotta see what Horikoshi plans for the second user's quirk, and for Deku's discharge, and everything else leading forward into the next page or the next chapter of My Hero Academia. But tell me if you guys did enjoy this video and enjoy this chapter. I'll rate it at 8.5 out of 10. And I think that is the end of the video. Hope you guys did enjoy this video. It has been the Red Cloak. I'm out of here, guys. Peace out. And I'm out, guys. Peace. Have a great rest of the day and enjoy yourself.